How's it going, everybody? I am Mr. Bo, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the official Destiny the Taken King launch trailer. It has just come out and I'm going to be breaking it down for you guys right now. If you guys want to go check out the full trailer without me breaking it down and talking over the top of bits, then you can click the link in the description below and that will take you over to there. But we get to see a load of brand new stuff in this trailer, mainly on the armor side of things. Not really too much to do with story. We do see a few cutscenes, and the first of which is we get to see a good look at Zavala here in a cutscene, and then straight away followed by Eris. We're going to be getting a ton of cutscenes, and we're going to probably seeing most of our characters in those cutscenes. We then get a good look at a Queen's ship blowing up. We had seen these fallen catches in previous trailers, but now we can actually see they are the Queen's ships because they have the Queen's logo on them, and it looks like Oryx has used the Dreadnought to destroy one of them here. And then we get our first look at some brand new armor in the Taken King. Firstly, we have the Warlock in the middle, who has got a variation on the Manifold armor set, which was the PS4 exclusive armor from last year, which is now going to be available to everyone, and it seems like they're taking that helmet and using it a lot more in some of this armor. We then have the Hunter on the left, who also has a strange looking helmet, and then the Titan on the right kind of looks like he has a Marathon helmet, which is a previous Bungie game. We saw the Marathon helmet also in Halo 3 and Halo Reach. Kind of has that feel and design to it. Maybe this is a nod to that, maybe this is a legendary, maybe it's an exotic. We don't really know from this trailer, but it is exciting to see a lot more armor, which has got different looks to things we've previously seen in the game. Moving on, we then get another good look at 3 Guardians here, and what looks to be the first exotic boots for the Warlock. So we can see the Warlock here running. He has these sort of glowing boots which have a blue sort of glow to them, possibly meaning they are for the Stormcooler. And on his actual knee pads, he has the same sort of logo that appears when the game's loading on the bottom right of the screen. You sometimes see these lines going over each other. Kind of looks like that on his knee pads there. As to what they do, we're not entirely sure. We can then see the Hunter in the middle here, and it looks like the Hunter is going to be getting a brand new cloak which won't actually go over his head. That will actually just sit on his shoulders, which is kind of cool to see. And we get a look at a weird helmet here which almost looks like it's a Titan helmet, and the Titan on the right doesn't look to have anything new there. We then get to see another shot at those exotic boots for the Warlock here, followed by an awesome brand new cloak for the Hunter, in which we actually saw this cloak in one of the really early development videos before Destiny had even launched, and it looks like they're finally putting it in the game. It's a blue sort of glowing holographic kind of cape. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of people using that. And we can also see the Hunter here holding a weapon which looks to be some sort of fusion rifle, kind of looks like the Sleeper Simulant, could be a sniper, but it to me looks like an exotic weapon. At first I thought it might be an Omolon weapon, but it doesn't really have the same characteristics as Omolon weapons. We then get to see a glimpse at the Shield Brothers strike, which we got a look at last week during Bungie's live stream, and we can see this Warlock here has got one of the exotic helmets we've actually seen before, and it looks like that exotic helmet is going to help with the Voidwalker class when we had previously thought it might be a Stormcooler helmet. However, it might just be for the purpose of this trailer that he's using Voidwalker, and it could indeed be a Stormcooler helmet. Again, we have no idea what these are going to be doing. We then get a very interesting shot of a brand new Titan helmet, and as you can see, it kind of looks like Oryx a bit. Maybe this is some of the raid armor we're going to be getting from the King's Fall raid. We're not sure, but it definitely has that feel like it is a raid armor piece, so it will be interesting to see what the full armor set will look like for that helmet there. We then get a glimpse at a weird looking ogre which we had seen before in previous trailers, and looking through images that have been released, this image in particular stands out because the title of this image, which had this ogre in it, was called Raid. So perhaps we are going to be fighting this giant ogre like creature in the raid. It would make sense. It looks like it is some sort of raid boss, and the area he is in definitely looks like it could be part of the raid. We then get to see a shot of a Warlock getting his brand new subclass, the Stormcooler, and we haven't actually seen this shot at all in previous trailers. We've seen the Hunter and the Titan getting theirs, but we hadn't properly seen the Warlock getting his, and it looks like he's going to walk out onto this pylon and get struck by lightning, and that is how you'll get the Stormcooler subclass. We then have what looks to be perhaps a legendary or an exotic chess piece for the Hunter here. He's using the brand new Night Stalker subclass, so maybe it will have perks for that subclass. We then get a good look at the Queen in one of the cutscenes. We're going to be learning a lot more about the Awoken and a lot more about the Queen in this expansion. She's going to be playing a major role, if you couldn't already tell by all the Queen's ships, and of course that shot of the Queen's brother, which looks like he could be in some trouble. But it is really cool to see we're getting more from the Queen after the House of Wolves, because we didn't actually see her at all in that expansion, so it's nice to see she's back. We then get a brief glimpse of, again, I believe it's the Shield Brothers strike, and we can see this Titan here with his Sunbreaker activated, throwing Hammer of Souls at these Cabal. And if you know notice he's actually got a brand new exotic helmet on, which we saw in a previous trailer. It's a sort of white looking helmet. In the previous trailer, he was using the Striker subclass when he had this helmet on, but now he's using the Sunbreakers, so we're not sure whether this is going to be a Sunbreaker exotic or maybe a Striker exotic. We'll just have to wait and see. We then get a better look at that brand new Hunter cloak I was talking about, where it doesn't actually go over your head, as well as that helmet he was wearing, which I thought was a Titan helmet. We can also notice he is using the Chaperone here, which is a brand new exotic shotgun, which got revealed on the Destiny Instagram last week. This is a single slug shotgun. This might come in very handy in PvE more than PvP, as it is only a single slug shotgun. But that is pretty much everything new we get in this launch trailer. Mostly it's just armor. Some of it's probably exotic, some of it's maybe legendary, some of it even might be some raid armor. We don't really know. We're gonna have to wait and see. We probably won't find out until the launch of the Taken King on September 15th. As this is the launch trailer, this is probably the last trailer we will actually get before the launch of Destiny. Bungie is going to have a live stream on Wednesday going over the Court of Oryx, and they'll probably put out a teaser for that tomorrow, but that is probably all we're going to get before the Taken King launch. Let me know if you guys spotted anything in the launch trailer that I missed, and what do you guys think of some of this armor? Which bits do you think are exotic? Which bits do you think are legendary? Which bits do you think are the raid armor? Are you happy to see more characters in cutscenes? And overall, what are your feelings on the Taken King? I'm super pumped and super hyped to get playing this. I can't wait for the 15th to come around so I can start live streaming for you guys and pump out a load of videos. But if you guys missed my previous video in which I talked about the King's Fall raid and how it's not going to be playable on launch day, then you can click the link on screen or in the description below. Feel free to give the like button a big old hug and subscribe for tons more Destiny the Taken King content and coverage. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.